Looking for a good way to prepare your chicken at home? Hey yummy, welcome to another video. In today's video, I am here to share with you how I made this perfect homemade oven baked chicken, which can be paired with anything. Now, my name is Yummy Cash and you're welcome to this channel. So I will start by cleaning and prepping the chicken, and I'll cut the chicken out by making incisors on the chicken and then cut off the fat which isn't needed if there was any on the chicken. I'll then go ahead and cut open the joint on the thighs and make incisors again on the other side. And at this point, I'm going to try breaking some of the bones to make the meat and the chicken tender. I'm going to do the same thing to the rest of the chicken when I'm done doing this particular one. And the purpose of doing all this is because I want the thighs to be well marinated to get the best out of the chicken. So when I'm done cutting and making the incisors and doing all the prepping process, I'm then going to wash and clean them really well. So guys, as you can see, this is what I have now, well tended. So I'll start adding in the ingredients. And now I'll start by adding some lemon juice or lime juice. You can use lime juice, as I said. Then I'll make sure to massage the lime juice on the chicken. Now the purpose of adding the lime juice is to make the chicken very tender because of the presence of the vitamin C and lime juice. It helps also in some related health benefits. Now we are eating all these things, but we are, controlling or checking our health, which is really important. So as I am done, I'm gonna add in 1 tablespoon of sugar to it and once again massage it on the chicken. Now the purpose of adding the sugar in this recipe is to attract the moisture to the chicken and help it retain it. So I'll add just a little bit of salt to it and make sure to massage it also on the chicken. Now I'm adding just a little salt because the subsequent ingredients that I'm gonna use contains some sodium, and sodium contains salt, so I don't want to add in more of the salt, which will like ruin everything that I'm doing. You understand? So when you're doing yours, try to add in a little salt at a time. Now I'll go ahead and add my 5 Chinese spice, which is my savior. Oh yes, kindly check the description for every detail on how you can make your 5 Chinese spice. Now at this point, so I'm gonna massage it on the chicken. And now if you have not or you don't have any idea about this Chinese spice, kindly try to check it out, as I said earlier on, and try incorporating it into your dishes. You are going to love it. Now after massaging the spice, the next one is the garlic spice. I'll once again massage it on the chicken, making sure all the corners, the incisors I made, get a feel of all the spices and ingredients I am using. I so much love garlic powder because of its health benefits. It helps reduce your cholesterol level and also help with liver problems. So if you're not a fan of garlic, yes, try incorporating it in your diet. Now the next thing I'm adding is the black pepper, and I'll add some amount to it. And one thing I would say, or I must say, is when you're adding these ingredients, make sure you don't add too much of each ingredient, because you're gonna add in a little more of other ingredients. So when it's too much, it's not going to bring out the flavor and the richness of the chicken. Now I'm adding in a little bit of pepper to it, so that's powdered pepper. You don't have to add this if you're not a fan of powdered pepper. Now I'll add a little bit of paprika powder also to it, and then try massaging everything on the chicken once again. Now the reason why all these ingredients are being added one at a time is because we are trying to bring the richness and the flavor of all these ingredients, and then we are trying to build flavors to that is what we are doing. Now add in some soy sauce, about 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons. It depends on the quantity you are using. And then add 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce also to it. Then massage it on the chicken. So as you can remember in the beginning of the video, I added just a little bit of salt to it, just because of the soy sauce I'll add later. And soy sauce is one ingredient that is really versatile, which when added to food, it gives you, you know, some extra flavor. It actually soy sauce is actually made from fermented soya beans and can actually be used in a lot of recipes, and also it can be used to replace salt in recipes because of the sodium it contains. That is why in the beginning of this video I added just a little bit of salt to the chicken because of the soy sauce I have. Now I have one last ingredient that I'm gonna add, and that is onion powder. Now I have a video also. If you don't know how to make onion powder, or if you don't have at home, I have a video in the description. Kindly check it out, how you can also make your onion powder at home. Oh yes, we have almost all the ingredients made at home. And yes, that is the main reason why you are supposed to subscribe to this channel. Now I washed my hand because I'm done with everything, and I'm going to marinate this for 24 hours. It is best to marinate it for long. You can marinate it for 30 minutes or 1 hour, but as I said, best to marinate it a longer period of time. So guys, it's been 24 hours and now, and let's look at how it is looking alike. Okay, so I'll add a little bit of oil to it and mix it, combine it together. Now the oil is totally optional, but just to add, you know, some richness, some, you know, it gives it some brightness. Now I'm gonna bake it. So I'm going to line it first in a tray and then put it in the oven and baked so it is well cooked. Now I'm not going to give you the time frame because our ovens are totally different, and that is what we got. And you see how beautiful it is. Thank you so much. And I really paired it with the fried rice. Thank you for watching this video. I'm going to see you in my next video, which is how to make fried rice. Thank you, yummy, and always remember to do everything in love. Cheers.